Hey guys, it's LpsHoney. Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Wave 4 Littlest Pet Shop Pet Boutique. This is a brand new LPS product that is set to be released within Wave 4. It contains 6 unique Littlest Pet Shops, 6 wearable accessories, and 9 rooms to store and display your LPS. Not only that, but this set also folds open so you can have a little play area as well. This set is very reminiscent to the Pet Hotel, which I previously unboxed and reviewed. It has the same layout with the rooms and pets. However, unlike the hotel, all the pets in this boutique set are unique Littlest Pet Shops. I will mention it does say on the packaging that the crocodile and butterfly are exclusives, so there may be a non-exclusive version of this pack. I don't know for sure. I also do not currently know when this set is going to be released and where it is going to be released. However, I am going to be contacting Basic Fun later tonight to ask them those details, and I'll let you guys know what they say. After speaking with Basic Fun, I can confirm that the Pet Boutique is going to be sold at Target in the US. So without any further ado, let's open up this boutique, see what the pets are like, and talk about the quality. Once you remove the slip on the front, you get greeted by this really cute Pet Boutique little entrance. And the back of the box has a bigger version, which also has the LPS inside the little windows, which is so cute. This pack folds open, revealing the pets, accessories, and the 9 rooms. The back of the front piece also doubles as a little garden area. And you can also see our collector's guide and card at the bottom. I also want to mention each pet is in their own little individual plastic shell, so be careful when you initially open it up because they might come tumbling out. So as tradition, you get your collector's card. You get 1 out of the 6 possible designs of the pets in this pack. I got the little old man dog. I actually don't know what this breed is. Is it like a schnauzer or something? I don't know. Let me know. I will say he does look a little different on the card than in person. On the card, he's a little darker and more airbrushed than in person. Also get your collector's guide, but no Roblox code this time around. I don't know why that is. I really hope they're not abandoning the game or anything, but let's take a quick look at the collector's guide. This guide is laid out a little different. Instead of being a number layout, it is more of per personality. So for example, we have the sassiest pets at the top here. Some of these designs haven't been released publicly yet, but they will be part of Wave 4, and Wave 4 is just looking incredible. Then we have the friendliest pets, and I know a lot of people are kind of sick of the orange and white cat, but this one is stunning. I want this one so bad. And also they are bringing the French Bulldog mold back. I love this little guy. I loved him in Wave 1 and I'm so happy he's coming back. We have chilliest pets. This panda at the top looks really cool. It seems that it is metallic. At the bottom we have fanciest pets, which is definitely dominated by cats and dogs, but we do have a really exciting chinchilla return at the bottom. Definitely giving me postcard pet vibes. Turning the checklist over, we have hungriest pets. Again, some released designs and some designs still yet to come, but they all look freaking adorable. We have happiest pets, which is the biggest collection for Wave 4 with that stunning gold panda. I also really love that alpaca in the middle. I think it is so cute. And then a very exciting pet that I am personally super duper excited for is this quokka. It is an Australian animal, native to Australia. There he is. And I am so excited that this guy is coming out. He is the first ever quokka and Australia represent. So I'm very, very excited to see him get released. And then right at the bottom we have our final 4 pets, which are the sportiest pets. Really exciting series 4. Cannot wait to see more of these pets. But let's talk about the pets we have today. Like I mentioned, there are 6 different pets with 6 different wearable accessories. And this pack also marks the return of the crocodile and the butterfly. So I'm going to start off with the butterfly, and here's what she looks like with her little accessory on. It is a flower crown, and it's actually kind of like a special accessory for butterflies because it loops around their antenna, or antennae, is that the right term? I don't know. It loops around them to be held in place. So I think it's really cool that they brought back an exclusive kind of butterfly accessory. But here's what she looks like with no accessories on, and I adore her colors. I know some people have problems with colorful pets, and I do agree that there are pets that should be more mute and some that should be more colorful, and I feel like if you're going to do a colorful pet, this is where you do it, and Basic Fun ate that thing up because she looks phenomenal. If you gave me this butterfly and said it was G2, I would completely believe you. Like, she looks classic. She has these really beautiful personality eyes. The wings on her back are stunning, and she has this really pretty intricate diamond design on the top of her head. Overall, she is an amazing return to the butterfly mold, and I know a lot of people were really excited about the crocodile, myself included, and the butterfly was kind of overlooked, admittedly, but she is so pretty and I love her, and I know a lot of collectors are gonna like this pet. I do also have a G2 butterfly here for comparison, and they've actually made the butterfly mold bigger. You can tell just by looking at the head size and how wide the new butterfly's wings are that they have increased the size of this mold. It doesn't take away from the pet at all for me, and I think it looks fine, but I was really surprised how big it actually was compared to the original butterfly mold. I will say, because her head is so much bigger now, she is a little top heavy, at least my one is, so she can be a little wobbly on her feet, but other than that, she's perfect. Our next pet is this little old man dog. I always just refer to these as little old men dogs. Like, I don't know how else to refer to them because that's just what he looks like to me. But I will say he is eating this bow up, like, okay, fashionista. It's very shiny, the bow. It kind of reminds me of those jelly shoes from the 90s and 2000s. But here he is without his accessory, and he's a pretty solid design. I love that they highlighted his eyebrows and his little mustache, so it really just looks like he's got these bushy eyebrows and a little mustache growing, and he's really cute. I like him more than the previous iterations Basic Fun has done of this particular mold, and like I said, I think he's pretty solid. I'm also really happy to see them adding more smaller details, like painting the paws white and painting the inside of the ears and the tongue. All the paws are painted solid on mine except for the front left one. It's kind of like gradient painted, so I don't know what was going on there. But I really love the eyes, the looking to the side expression with the green and the little flower pattern inside. Here he is next to his card though, and you can definitely tell there is a difference between his original concept design and the final product. Next pet is a LPS I'm sure a lot of people are excited for in this pack, and that is the icon, the diva, the moment, the dachshund. She is giving Oreo milkshake, she's giving cookies and cream ice cream. So for her accessory, she comes with the all-reliable G7 striped scarf. And here's what she looks like without that accessory on. Very cute. I am a big fan of the pattern and design they used for this pet. I'm gonna give you a quick little 360, but you can see all the intricate little like patches and spots everywhere, the black, white, brown, and then this kind of like, it's not a pure grey color, it's almost like a slightly yellowish grey. And then she has a light brown muzzle with these really pretty printed on eyes. They are perfect, and I love the little heart eye shines in them. Now I want to say I really like this pet. I think the design is really beautiful, and I love that they went for a kind of patchy, more kind of out there dachshund design, and I love that they took that risk, and it definitely paid off. But if I stop holding her, you can definitely tell she still has that G7 neck issue. Comparing her to my dachshund from wave 3, you can tell that the head is still just as high up on the neck. This is something a lot of people didn't like, myself included. However, I will say her head is a little bigger, so I think in general she looks more well-rounded. Like, the head being really high up on the neck is still there, but you can see from this back shot that because her head's bigger, you don't notice it as much. Like on the wave 3 dachshund, you can literally see the neck joint, but this wave 4 dachshund, her head is slightly larger, so it's less noticeable. So I do like that, and it is a good sign of improvement to the mold because it is a issue that a lot of people didn't like, and I completely understood that, but it's good that they're at least making small, slow changes. I also want to bring in my wave 4 dachshund from the blind boxes. This is a KX version, whereas wave 3 and our boutique dachshund are ES. But you can even tell with the KX version, they have also increased the head size from wave 3 and it just looks a lot better. So long story short, the neck is still higher up than G2 dachshunds, but they've made a change to the head size, which seems to be counteracting it and making it a lot better looking in my opinion. I think she is really, really cute. All the dachshunds that are coming out in wave 4 have looked stunning. We are halfway through this pack and I cannot hold it back any longer. I need to talk about this crocodile because this little guy is astonishing. Yes, I am coming up with bigger and bigger words to describe these pets because that's how much I love them. He comes with a fabric accessory, which is this pink fluffy scarf. So many people asked for fabric accessories and Basic Fun bought them. I also want to preface that this scarf comes with a pre-cut hole for you to loop the fabric through, which makes it so much easier to put them around your LPS's necks. But it is time for me to nerd out about this crocodile because the way I screamed when I saw he was coming out was like no other pet. I was so excited for this little guy and he delivers on every aspect. Let's start with the design, okay, because I love it. The purple and green color palette is stunning, but I also love the subtle use of pink in the middle of the face and also the little tongue. It seems like a lot of the pets in wave 4 have a really cohesive color palette and then Basic Fun adds a little splash of color. So for example, the pink on this crocodile's head. Thankfully, they are cohesive colors, so it doesn't look out of place or weird, and I really love that. For his personality eye type, he has these little lightning bolts. They're probably my least favorite personality eye type. However, I do think he pulls it off, so I cannot complain. It looks good on him. He also has the iconic little walking pose of the original crocodile. And I do have a G2 for comparison. And truth be told, the comparison kind of shocked me because he's really little. The original G2 crocodiles have always been massive, and that's kind of part of their charm. They stand out, and while I am so happy that they brought the crocodile back, it was kind of like whiplash seeing how small he is compared to the original design. Mold wise, he is a perfect recreation. The same pose, same head, same everything. He's just shrunk down for some reason. I'm not too sure why that is, because if they could perfectly recreate the pose and everything, I don't know why they wouldn't just keep him the same size. But for some reason they decided to make him a little baby man and shrink him down. But I love him. He is my favorite pet from this pack, hands down, and I know a lot of people were excited to see the crocodile come back, so I'm very happy that Basic Fun is bringing back more and more different animals the longer they go. I also haven't really been saying much about the quality, and that's because I haven't had anything to complain about. The heads have been sturdy, there haven't been any major paint issues, and the eyes are so beautifully glossed. There's literally not been really anything for me to complain about, which I am very happy about. Do keep it noted though that these are ES pets, so the quality is usually a bit better, but even then they have definitely gone up in quality from wave 1, 2, and 3. Next up we have a pet that I kind of feel like doesn't belong in this pack, and it's the only LPS that I actually couldn't get the accessory on. So this pet comes with a little like skirt collar accessory, and her neck's just a bit too thick and I couldn't get it to go on properly. But looking at this pet, I really feel like she would have been more better suited to the foodie packs because she is literally a watermelon dog. The whole theme for wave 4 is food and fashionistas, and I really think she would have been more suited in a food pack instead of a fashion pack. But regardless, I kind of like her design. Looking at this pet, I probably wouldn't think I'd like her, but the colors are actually really nice. Again, whoever's doing the color matching for wave 4 is doing a really great job because they just go together so harmoniously. I also think it's really cute that they incorporated the little seeds on her bow. I've been calling her watermelon dog, but I guess she could also be a strawberry dog. I don't know exactly which one she is, but for me, she feels more watermelon than strawberry. And our last pet for this pack. In wave 3, we had Emo Fish, and in wave 4, we have Emo Scottish Fold. Cause you can't tell me that ain't a 2000s emo sweep. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Okay, but in all seriousness, the Scottish Fold is back in wave 4. I adored her in wave 3. Even though people thought her big forehead was a bit goofy, my mascot has a big forehead, so I think she's really cute. Her accessory is this blue necklace, which fits a little awkwardly on her, but she can still wear it. Here's what it looks like if you guys wanted a better view. I do think this design is goofy, but that's what I like about it. I really cannot unsee the emo hair sweep, and so she is always going to be a little emo rock star to me. And the colors overall are very, very pretty. I think the orange they chose is really nice, and also with the darker orange highlights. I also found it really interesting that they used this kind of grayish black color. I don't think they've used this color before, and it really just like kind of caught me off guard, but I like it. My one does have some little errors though that you guys might have been able to see on her right eye. It's the eyelashes and eyeliner area. It hasn't been printed on correctly, and it honestly looks like it's flaking off a bit. And there's also some little lines in her eye. This really just looks like a manufacturing error, unfortunately, and something I'll have to look at patching up myself. But I wanted to mention it because you can tell it's there just looking at her, like half her eyelashes are just flying away on one side. Other than that error, I think her design is really cute and unique, and I love the star eyes. They also fixed her derpy eyes from wave 3. If you guys remember, she was looking in 2 different directions, but now she's a little more harmonious. I even customized my wave 3 version so she was a little less derpy. But yeah, she's a really cute pet. It's unfortunate about her eye, and that's probably the biggest error out of all the pets that I've gotten today. And to be honest, I can patch it up, so it's not something I'm like pulling my hair out at. And overall, I really, really like her design. She is a true little rock star. Can you guys imagine if they had given her like a black choker for her accessory? That would have been so iconic. But that is all 6 of our new Pet Boutique LPS. I think this is a really solid lineup. Not only do you get the Crocodile and Butterfly return, but you also get a main 5 pet and just a really solid lineup in general. My favorite's the Crocodile. You guys already know this, but there's actually not a single pet that I dislike in this pack either. They are all pretty good hits. All hits, no misses for the Pet Boutique. I also want to quickly show you what these rooms look like inside because the art is really, really cute. I think they did a great job on these. Just like the pet hotel previously, each room is unique with their own little theme, and I really like it. I like it because, you know, it's good for play for younger collectors, but it's also great for displaying your LPS. They all have their own little unique room with their unique style. I just really like it. It is definitely better than the pet hotel we previously got, not only in design but also the pets as well. They're all unique, they all come with wearable accessories, and the designs of all 6 pets are really, really good. The qualities also definitely had an improvement. Even though I did have an error with my Scottish Fold, everything else seemed perfect. So I can definitely confidently recommend the Pet Boutique. This is probably the most confident I have been about recommending a G7 product, and that makes me so happy to see such an improvement with the pets, and I can't wait for this one to hit store shelves and more people be able to get their hands on it. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys think of these new pets because I really love them, but I want to hear what the community in general thinks, so let me know in the comments down below. I want to say another massive thank you to Basic Fun and Littlest Pet Shop for sending me these pets and sponsoring this video. I really hope it was enjoyable and informative for you guys, and if you enjoyed, like always, please do not forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe, and make sure to check out the links in the description down below to Littlest Pet Shop. And until next time,